Hello, Lance Ippolito here, and currently looking at a chart of Google. Um, I am really liking a lot of these big tech names for earnings, and this is Google. We see, still very bullish on every time frame. If we look at the fib retracements, that 1618, the golden ratio is right at 900. Even if we remove it, let's remove it here for a minute. I mean, look at this chart, though. Just how bullish can it get? With the markets being pretty choppy to sideways, Google's really holding up. And we've been consolidating for, what are we now? Nearly a little over 2 weeks. The longer we consolidate, the more bullish the move will be. And since we haven't broken down, I believe we'll continue this bullish run here. They do report earnings Thursday after the close. And another name reporting Thursday after the close is Microsoft. Microsoft, very similar uh, pattern here, but what I like here in Microsoft is we have this high here sitting at 64.10. Just break it down right there. And I like this because it gives Microsoft some prior price action with volume there at 64. So I think what will happen is all those orders who were set as shorts, who shorted it down here post earnings, if we start to blow out the earnings to the upside, and I think we will, Microsoft, we can see if we look at the prior quarters, pretty bullish. We could go back to really for the past few quarters and look at it. Actually, this quarter we actually had down. Yeah, this quarter up. So just beautiful looking quarter. Usually I like getting long the stock via options for earnings as well. I think we could take out this, all those stops get hit, and we just rip higher there in Microsoft. And I'm still holding XLK, the technology ETF, which consists of Google, Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, and AT&T. Let's not forget about AT&T, looking pretty nice too. Some big option players buying calls in AT&T. Lastly, a name reporting Thursday after the close again is PayPal. This name I absolutely love. There has been quite the option activity in PayPal. Um, let's see, 27. Wow, we actually saw a lot of calls here too. And PayPal from, I mean, really every expiration, February. Yeah, so February and next, or the upcoming week here in PayPal. I just remember seeing large call players in this name. In fact, I think these were at 70 cents. Now they're about 90 from the other day. So PayPal I really like as well. Let's go to the pairs trader. There we go. And PayPal, we have last quarter very bullish earnings because they got long calls, which worked out phenomenal. I think we jumped something like 11 plus percent, at least when I was in the trade, in PayPal. So I like this last quarter, very bullish. We have prior price action here at 44.5, and the fib extension here, if we zoom in, is at the 1618 is 44.71. So I mean that is just beautiful to look at a prior price level here. So I like PayPal. Probably look at the 42.44 call spread, something like that going into for next week. Let's see, it's about 60 cents, something like that. I mean, that's a really good risk versus reward. You're risking $60 per contract for a max gain of 140. So if you do 10, 600 max loss. Remember, always look at max loss first, then max reward. So I like PayPal a whole lot. And then lastly, kind of a stock that doesn't get a whole lot of attention is IIVI, which may be a common play because the options are wide. But this name, I actually forgot about it for a while. And there's some large players who bought calls in this name who still haven't closed out. Let's pull up IIVI. You're looking at 500,000 shares a day or so. And we're looking at the April line. Look at all this. These are all calls being bought too, I recall. You know, they're not even buying puts, let alone selling puts, just buying upside calls in this name. I really like IIVI. It might be a stock play via options because the options are, you know, pretty wide in here, but I like this name a whole lot. IIVI there. So hope it helps. A lot of earnings upcoming here. So email me if anything, any questions, concerns, shoot me an email, and have a great week.